All right, I'm sitting here with Woods and Bridges. Woods, when did you start?
I started March 7th.
March 7th. Out of where?
Springer.
Springer?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is this your first through hike?
No, actually, this is my second time doing the AT, and I've done the PCT, and then I've done a bunch of other trails. I'm actually going out to do the CDT.
I was just
after
about.
this.
Okay.
So this is like my training session.
Training session for the Triple Crown?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the AT again? Before the CDT, I'm curious.
Well, I wanted to I'm going southbound on the CDT, so I wanted to be like in good shape.
Okay.
I wanted to be doing like 25, 30 miles like right off the bat.
Right.
You have like long food carries like right in the beginning. So there's that. So at first it was, I just want to do a large section of the AT to like get into shape.
Okay.
And then I was like, I have 4 months. I can actually probably do the whole trail, but at the time, like that kind of seemed like ambitious because it took me 5.5 months. And then once I hit the 4th way mark and then Harper's Ferry, I was on target to do it in 100 days potentially. So like that's my new
little speed.
Very ambitious goal. It's gonna be very close, but I'm.
When do you have to get off to make it out there?
I'd have to finish by June 13th.
June 13th?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're pushing it.
it's not sustainable. I have to do like basically 25 miles a day.
It's sustainable up until you get to New Hampshire.
Yeah, I was gonna say 25 in New Hampshire is not realistic. It's gonna absolutely drop down. So I'm trying to overcompensate before then, and hopefully that will average out. If I don't do it in 100 days, I'll still want to. I'll probably be done like by the 20th.
Okay.
Which I can do that, but
Right.
like towards the end of June, and then I'll head out to go do the CDT.
That'd be great.
at the
That's
end of the
cool.
month, yeah.
Where are you from? What state?
Connecticut.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the AT was my first like long distance through hike.
Right.
That was one. Just like the history of it, and then also it's like hiking in my backyard basically.
Right, yeah.
And then logistically, it's also the easiest. I'm type 1 diabetic, so
Right.
I started off with smaller trails, and I sort of like worked my way up. In terms of length and difficulty, just to challenge myself more each time. But
Nice.
yeah, I mean the AT.
Yeah, obviously you like the AT.
I do like the AT. This is actually the only trail that I've re-hiked so far.
Oh, okay.
I like to do new things.
Right.
But yeah, there's no better trail to get you in shape than the AT.
Yeah,
so that's
I'm
kind of
sure.
why I'm doing this one again. Yeah.
How'd you get the trail name, Woods?
When I did the long trail in
Yeah.
Vermont, I took 1-0. It was an on-trail 0, and it was because I kind of hurt my knee a little bit from like overuse. I was going southbound,
Right.
so I was like starting off with the hardest stuff first. And so my friend was like, "Oh, you lived in the woods the whole time," and I was like, "Oh, I kind of like that."
There
so
you go.
It's stuck. Yeah,
It
it's
was.
stuck. I
All
do
right.
spend a lot of time in the woods.
One more question. So, one tip for a hiker, new hiker. One tip. What would that be?
Don't try to push too hard in the beginning. The miles will come. I've met a lot of people who think that they need to be doing X amount of miles like right off the bat, and then they start getting like tendonitis or like pain in their knee or like various like injuries, and that would be my number 1 tip.
That would be it.
Take
Okay,
easy,
cool.
The miles will come.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for visiting with me today.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful journey.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
you get
much.
there by. You'll get there.
Thank you.
You'll get
Thank
there.
you.
You'll get there.
Thank
You'll
you.
get there. Okay. How'd you get your trail name?
Bridges. I got it on the Pacific Crest Trail, so I did hike the Pacific Crest Trail as well.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so in the Southern California desert in San Diego County, I hit a heat wave, and so you got to think about for about a month and a half, it was hitting 120 plus degrees during the middle of the day, and got really bad blisters on my feet, as most people did, because I even got shoes that were size big, and my feet were still from the heat on the trail. So I had to get some shoes, but I was at this little town called Warner Springs, and there's a gas station and a post office. That's it.
That's it.
And a bridge.
And a bridge.
There's a bridge. So I slept under that bridge waiting for a
Oh,
package.
okay. You
Shoes
slept under the
for like
bridge.
4 nights, and that's right where the trail kind of goes over the north end of that little town bridge. So I laid out into there for 4 days.
And when did you do the PCT?
2021.
Okay.
And I've also done it, half of it again with my wife. She's been a lasher doing long sections.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've done it 1.5 times now. And I live on the Big Island. In
Oh, you live in Hawaii, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I live bordering the Volcano National Park. So I
Oh.
hike up the summits there. which are-
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is this the first time you're out here?
First time, yeah, really. My dad was in the Army, so I was in North Carolina for a short while when I was really young.
Okay.
That's all I really have as far as experience with the Eastern States. Yeah. So getting to know the Eastern States, it's really fun.
So do you plan on doing the CDT too?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
So this is the second leg.
Yeah, this is the second point of the crown, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How's it going for you?
It's going really well.
Yeah.
It's going really well. I've been really enjoying the people. You know, it's the weather's kind of been, you know, testing me lately.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it.
That's good. You look good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
You have a big smile on your face.
Yeah, I've been going through the thick of it, and actually by hitting the really hard storms, I feel a little more confident now. I'm like, hey, I can take that.
One tip for a new hiker.
One tip for a new hiker. Let me think of this. Tip for a new hiker would be identify what is a good hurt and a bad hurt. Like a lot of times you're like, oh my gosh, I have this, like I'm bad, I'm hurting, or whatever. And just realize, hey, your body's gonna go through some changes. You know, you're gonna hurt a little bit. You know, and I hear people who make some pretty big claims, like I think I have shin splints or my ankles, and it's just everybody rolls their ankles.
Right.
Everybody, and just kind of differentiate between like, hey, your body's hurting because you're hiking however many miles a day, or like you actually are injured.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good enough. Thank you. Thanks for visiting with me today.
Nice visiting
I
with
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah.